Welcome to the Post Up, brought to you by the MBPA. I'm excited to be here out here at Summer League 2022. We're gonna kick back, have some drinks, have some guests come through, and have a little bit of fun. So again, thank you guys for coming. Let's get right to it. We wanna welcome our first guest. Let me welcome Gary Payton II. Welcome, bro. Welcome. And also, I'd like to introduce at the same time the global ambassador for Duce, who's one of our main sponsors today, Sullivan. Oh, welcome. Duce created some cocktails based on experience from GPs. Can you give us a quick understanding of what each of these cocktails name and kind of the inspiration behind each of them? So we'll start with this right here. What's this called?
Yes, so I was told that some of the big memories of GP was the Kobe's last game. So the first cocktail that you have is the 24 karat. The way I wanted to express Kobe's last game in this glass, I used Duce VSOP. I made a marigold cordial. So marigold is a flower because he deserves his flowers. Okay. Put some wine and a bit of coffee just to have this last sip. To Kobe.
To Kobe, for sure.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Then the second one of the memory of GP was the past season, off season. So I was like, that was like a 4-2 wins. So I wanted to put some passion fruit in it because the passion was in. I put some vanilla syrup just to round and get those warm spice because that was a sweet victory. Bit of chocolate because you told me like one of your childhood favorite dishes was the pizoki. Yeah. So I played around with those ingredients.
This one's beautiful right here. Yeah, this the one.
And the last one, we call it the California Bowl. Since it's two teams from California, I use only Californian ingredients. So we harvest pistachio, almond, Duce. I forgot.
So you drunk already too?
Little tipsy.
That happens. Well, cheers.
So it's most is round, it's
Sullivan, we wanted to thank you for doing everything tonight. And we appreciate it. All right.
Drinks.
Cheers. So let's get right to it. I've been a big fan of you, man, watching, obviously knowing your pops, playing against your pops, and just your grind and your perseverance that allowed you to end up landing a championship this past season with the Golden State Warriors. Take us through your journey, because it hasn't been like this, and I had a similar journey. My journey to start the NBA, went through the G League and had to grind and bounce around, but finally found my footing. Yours is similar. So talk to us about your journey and just how you can continue to believe in yourself and land yourself where you are today.
Yeah, like you said, it's just been one hell of a journey, and just get up every day and go after one foot after another. Like you said, it's not just going to be a straight shot up. Of course, you're going to have some L's and you're going to take some hits, take some blows, but just how you respond after you take those hits and come back. And I didn't already put so much into it. There was no point in giving up, so it was just like get up and then just going after another.
I hear you. How special was it for you to land on your feet in Oakland, in the town, and be an integral part of this team winning their 4th championship with this core group of theirs?
It was huge. Like one of the drinks off season. I named that because when I got the call, like Golden State, I was like, okay. I was like, I think this is the fit. Like,
right.
So since that call, I've just been working, grinding, did everything I can. Stayed in the Bay all summer. Mm-hmm. They cut me. I still try to stay around, just to be around the team, and because I knew that if I made this team, like I can help exactly, yeah. And we can try to do something.
Was there any truth to that thought you were gonna possibly do some video coordinating for the team or something?
Yeah, because they cut me and I was like, they had a spot open in the video coordinating room. I was just like, something to stay close,
right?
And they needed that to do the video and the practice with the team. So I was like, I can practice with them. Lock up some guys, try to lock up and get a 10-day, and I would still be right back in the spot. So anything I could have did to stay with that team.
I love that, bro. That's deep. So obviously the season, in and out during the season, but whenever you came, you made an impact. And what I liked was you were someone who picked someone up full court. They had you playing that small forward position, or the small power forward position, where you were the picker, rolling, dunking on people. What was outside of the championship? What were some of the most memorable parts of just this season?
just the grind. Like I said, from the beginning, from the preseason game,
Right.
that one preseason game I had, all the way up to, coach giving me opportunity to play early in the season and try to make a difference. And just from there, just try to come in and, make a difference. Guys don't like being touched, so I'm going to pick you up 94. I'm going to touch you. You might have an attitude that ain't got nothing
That's
to do
what
with me.
you need, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, you really made your mark in the playoffs. Unfortunately, against Memphis, you get a hard flagrant 2. It's still a injury where did you dislocate or break your elbow?
It just like a little break, like
Fracture?
fractured it. Yeah.
So what was your mindset? You're like, I'm finally here. I'm on the biggest stage. We have a team we feel like can contend for a title, and I'm hurt. So how difficult was that mentally? Obviously, the physical pain subsides, but how tough was it for that mentally, and what was that grind like to be able to get back out there?
Well, I had just had a hernia surgery right before the season, something similar, longer than what it was. So once they was like 3 to 5 weeks, I was like, at least they ain't say,
Right,
done for the season, right?
Right.
So I was like, from that moment, I was like, all right, let's get right, keep my conditioning right, keep everything right, and then once the cast is off and whenever I can move, I'm back like I never left.
Like you never left for
like
real,
I never
though.
left.
What was it like playing in your first NBA Finals against a young, hungry Boston team where you had to guard one of the best young players, 2 of the best young players, Jason Tatum and Brown in that series?
It was great. Just the moment, you know what you playing for. Every possession matters, and the guys are on the other side. They deserve to be here. They're here for a reason. So like that was the funnest thing. Coach told me to go guard Jason, go guard JT. Like I'm excited, happy. Like to slow these guys down and let my guys do what they need to do on the other end.
Right. I was fortunate enough to be on that 2017 team with KD, Steph, Clay, Dre, and I try to tell people like I've got a chance to play on several teams through my career, but never was there an organization. And I played there with the We Believe team, and the organization was upside down. I got a chance to go back at the end under new management. Tell these, our audience what the energy like. I would say it was fun just to go to practice. It was fun to come in on off days. Like guys really, really enjoy being around each other and make it a fun environment. So when you play, all you got to do is focus. I mean, they take care. When I tell you guys, the Warriors take care of your family in the playoffs. They take care of tickets. They get the family their own private plane to fly on. Yeah. Take care of their hotel rooms. Dinner. All you had to do as a Warrior player is play. And you can tell, like I said, not all organizations are like that. That's why I always like to bring that kind of stuff up. But what was it like just being a part of something so special?
No, like you said, the organization makes you. I was there when we didn't have practice.
Right.
I was in the gym. Just the environment. The people they put around the organization is like Matt said, like, you want to come to practice. Like you excited to, what we got to do, how we got to get this work in and do everything. So, that just culture right there just made it fun and made it more tight into the family as the players. So I think that helped a lot on our run.
So obviously the business part of it kicks in. Obviously, I'm sure you probably wanted to return to the Warriors, but again, money talk. So let's make a cheers to your new 3-year deal, right?
Yes.
In Portland,
years.
Man. You're a Portland Trailblazer, man. Give him a round of
Shout
applause.
out Portland. Thank you.
For sure. Again, man, after to see your journey, your grind, you get a chance to win a championship. You sign a 3-year deal, $20 million plus. What kind of dream come true was that for you?
It's just like more of a relief, just everything that I've been through and, just to be rewarded. It just feels like, just everything's off my shoulders. Like I got a place I can call home and I know where I'm gonna be for the next couple of years. I ain't gotta worry about off season where I'm gonna be, what I'm gonna do. So I can really lock in and turn it up a notch.
That's a beautiful thing. I mean, obviously your dad, NBA Hall of Famer, set his name in the Pacific Northwest. You're heading up to Portland. What are you looking forward to? Obviously, Dame Lillard has been one of my favorite players, someone that's from the Bay as well, loyal to the soil for that team. So what are you looking to bring to that locker room and to that organization?
Just help with my leadership and from this run, just try to, give my knowledge to all the young guys and, just try to make this team as special as we can. I know Dame, his work ethic is crazy, and I know he's working, to get back to the playoffs and try to make a push for that title. So just whatever I can do to help. And like I told Dame, like I'm here for whatever you guys need. Like I can play the 5, I can play the 1. It don't matter. Just put me on the floor and I got you.
Put me on the floor. Any special memories with Draymond? He's someone who's obviously the heart and soul of that team, vocal leader, will cuss you out, but then hug you right after that, drop a lot of game on you. Anything you in particular that stood out with you, or any funny stories with you and Draymond?
The funny, I think I'm gonna leave the funny ones out, but I got a recent one from the finals. It was just coach took him out the game and put Loon in, and he subbed him, and Draymond
lost
went off. Yeah, went off. And just like I was just talking to him, I was like, big bro, I was like, you know you're the heart and soul of our team. You got to stay locked in. Especially he did it in Boston, and I didn't want Boston to see him like that because they was already on him and everything. So I was like, big bruh, don't let everybody see you because that's just gonna give him more energy, more fuel, you know, to come at you. So he was like, all right, and then coach put him back in, and he changed the game for us, and he helped us get it done. And that moment right there, that he just composed and took it in, but understood like he was bigger, helped to the team than what he was doing, and came back out there and responded. And it was just like, that's what we needed. What are some things you feel like you can take from Steph, Clay, Draymond, Iggy now moving forward in the next chapter of your career? They taught me how to be winners, be professional, businessman. Iggy hits every point of life, and he guides the young kids, and he's guided me, and everything those four guys gave me in this year is just tremendous, and I'm gonna try to exactly spread it on to Portland. Seeing that we're here in the summer league, do you remember your first summer league? What was it like? Yeah, it was wild. It was crazy. I was with Milwaukee. What year? 2017. Okay. 2017 with Milwaukee Bucks. No, Houston Rockets actually. Okay. Houston Rockets. It was a grind. Yeah. Yeah. I came into something I wasn't used to, familiar with. It was a different speed, different pace. Big eyes on you. You got to perform and try to make the best opportunity. But I had fun, and that in the G League has helped me so long. So, and my journey is just incredible. Dope. Well, I know I speak for everyone in here, man. We're proud of you. We love you. Continue your journey on. And before we get you out of here, this podcast is called The Post Up. So what do you do when you post up? When I post up? What's a post up to you? Post up, I'm a kind of what they call a big guard. So I get to the block, I'm going to go through you. And then I can dunk, so I'm just. You going to finish on? Exactly. I'll just, do something like that. Well, man, thank you for coming through. Thank you. That's the luck in Portland. Give him a big round of applause for Gary Payton II. Cheers, bro. I'm going to take these, though. Yeah, go ahead. Take them. I don't know if you can take all three, but take two. I can't take three, but I'm going to take the two. Next up, one of the biggest producers in the game, someone I've been following for a long time, has finally got his just due. Welcome to the stage, Hit Boy. Welcome. How you doing? What's going on, man? Summertime. I know you grinding. What you working on right now? Out here in Vegas. Man, I'm working on a lot. I just dropped a single with Game called Violence for his new album Drillmatic, and I'm helping him executive produce that. I'm about to be on my fourth Nas album in the last 2 years. Another King Disease? King's Disease Part 4? 3. A 3, excuse me? King's Disease 3, yeah. Okay. Working, man, locked in. So from Fontana, Chauncey Alexander Hollis Jr., how did that become, how'd you get the name Hit Boy? The name Hit Boy, just wanting to produce and getting around like professional producers at an early age, and one of them had told me, like, man, it's all about making hits. So I'm like 16, 17 at the time, and I had a production partner, and I told him we should call ourselves the Hit Boys. And we was doing that for a minute, and then we ended up separating. And how I kept the name was I had a MySpace back in the day, and it was Hit Boys. I literally just deleted the S off, and people started referencing me as Hit Boy, and I was like, I'm gonna just keep this name for myself. Ran with it. Yeah. Who were some of the musical influences you looked up to growing up? Man, my very first musical inspiration was this group called Troop from the late 80s, early 90s. Well, you have family in that group, right? My grandma started that group, and my uncle was in the group. Yeah. So, and he was the choreographer. That was one of their main things. They was crazy with the dances. So just watching that lifestyle, watching him in the studio, videos, the styling, I just was attracted to the lifestyle, and just kind of built off that. Oh man, if we was on All the Smoke, that would be 10 push-ups. Lucky we can't smoke in here, whoever had that. For those that may not be as familiar, I know they're familiar with your work, they may not be familiar with who you've worked with, so name some of the artists you've had the pleasure of working with. I work with everybody from Jay-Z to Beyonce, Kanye West, Drake, Rihanna, Justin Bieber, a lot of people, man. This is him right here, just in case you didn't know, this is him. Wow. Let's cue up this video real quick to take a look at.
click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies shit dead. Niggas can't call me they friend or call me they mans or call me they woadies. 40 belows, my heart is still cold. I got it in course, a revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they won't see me slip through the cracks. Shorty is enemy, she let me crash. Two-person party, we having a bash. What you think all this Julio for? She told me go lock up the studio door. She acting up like it's the movie awards. For real, for real, for real. You gotta love a discreet freak, that's for real, for real, for real. Nigga, it's 20 on my receipt, that's for real, for real, for real. I just left out H. Lorenzo and Max Field. Tool on me, we still can't build. I be solo on the real, smoking personals a kill. I kept it 1K, that's how I'ma stay. She wearing safe, but she not a saint. All 10 down, that's how I was raised for all of my days. Won't jump click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies shit dead. Niggas can't call me they friend or call me they mans or call me they woadies. 40 belows, my heart is still cold. I got it in course, a revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they won't see me slip through the cracks. Shorty is enemy, she let me crash. Two-person party, we having a bash.
Don't jump click to click, most these guys is counterfeit. I'm in the hood without a stick, you never know, might see some shit. She love me cause I don't come quick, I'm local but still out the mix. This stripper bitch live by the wrist, talking slick gon' get you hit. I'm hood rich but I never trick, she fine but still I won't commit. Spoil hoes, throwing fits, want a nigga to pay that rent. I ain't like these rappers or these trappers, hustling backwards, I talk facts, bro. All you after is the fame and the pussy, that shit whack to us. I put that on my cousin. I been thuggin', 2 tires cost like 1,600. My nigga died, I'm driving home, I'm sick to my stomach. But self-pity won't cut it, I tell them up the budget. Now niggas wanna own they masters, y'all actors. I'm a factor, roll like tractors, playing Genuine the Bachelor. If I want it, I can have her. And my Amex say I'm platinum at the car wash with a bad one. Take a pic with me, then tag them. Niggas can't call me they friend, or call me they mans, or call me they woadies. 40 below, my heart is still cold. I got it in sport, I'm revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they want me to slip through the cracks. Baby is enemy, she let me crash. Two-person party, we having a bash.
Won't jump click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies shit dead.
Welcome back, welcome back. That was one of my favorite artists too, Dom Kennedy. You were just telling me something too about that video. Share with everybody.
Yeah, we that's actually just like a new sound I'm messing with, like kind of combining the West Coast music bed, the West Coast flow with like a drill New York bounce.
Yep.
It's another version of this video that's on YouTube. I went out to Brooklyn, to Williamsburg, and we shot a part of it in another part of Brooklyn, and just to see the natural response from the people that really come from that drill culture, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, like getting sturdy, it's just like the way it translates is crazy.
Perfect harmony. You mentioned a list of people you worked with in the past, a lot of greats. What are something that all those people you feel like have in common?
I feel like just, you know, the will to just put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they don't want to dedicate that energy, dedicate that time, like really take a lot of time and energy and brain power to do what we do. So just like I feel like everybody that's at the top, they just really focus on the music and just they really love it.
Right. Obviously you're known for producing, but I know you rap a little bit too. So talk to us about what you're doing with the rap space.
I mean, this Corsa joint right here, that's like, it's got a lot of traction, getting a lot of love, especially in the streets with kids too, just like watching them down. I mean, it's just a new age. Like TikTok is like the biggest thing in music. So I watch TikTok, I see little kids with their phone out dancing to the song. It's just crazy how it's like, you know, touching the people like that. But I'm gonna be dropping some more music, some more stuff with Dom, my own solo stuff. I'm just running right now.
Dope. When do you feel like, obviously it's been a grind and you continue to persevere. When did you feel like, and I know it's never enough, but when did you feel like, okay, like I'm here, I've made it? When has that kicked in yet?
I mean, I have my moments where it's like, man, I'm really doing this, but it's more so when I'm in there with Nas and I'm sitting behind the computer, I'm actually making a beat while he's right there writing the rap. I'm engineering for him. I'm doing like, you know, all the jobs of a producer with, you know, a legend. And it's just like to be able to do this, like, you know, I'm really on that playing field, on that level.
Right. Is there anybody that you haven't worked with yet? I mean, you named a list of Hall of Famers. Was there anyone you were looking forward to working with still?
I mean, most of the people that I grew up listening to and just like admiring, I pretty much did work with, but like, you know, newcomers, like even like somebody like Kodak Black, I never got to connect with him yet. Like, I think that would be dope.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
You've been fortunate enough to win 3 Grammys. Is there any of them that stand out in particular to you?
All of them, but
Well, tell them where you won them and who you won them with.
I won my first Grammy in 2012 for this song called Niggas in Paris by Jay-Z and Kanye West. And then my second Grammy, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. I did a song called Racks in the Middle with him and Roddy Ricch. We won a Grammy for that. And then it's crazy because just like as just revered and loved as Nas is, he had never had a Grammy until me and him did our first album together. So just being able to, you know, help him, and he helped me win my 3rd Grammy. I helped him win his first. That's just like ill. I think like the Nas thing, and obviously Nip, that was my guy. So just to be able to follow through, you know, and really see have a vision from day one. We felt like this was Grammy level music, and for it to come into fruition, it's just insane.
Speaking of Nip, rest in peace to our brother. Talk to us a little bit about what your relationship like him was with.
With Nip, I knew him for a long time. I actually produced on Bullets Ain't Got No Name, Volume 2.
Early on, yeah.
Way back. So I did a song with him and Boozy, me and my boy Chasing Cash. And we just built throughout the years. He featured on some of my rap stuff. I did stuff for his mixtapes. And we hadn't talked in a minute. And then we linked up like probably like top of 2019 and just was locked in. Like, I don't know what the energy was, but we was really meant to make Racks in the Middle. Like, we cared about that song so much. We showed up to the studio for like weeks just trying to get it right. And then, you know, just for him to even put 3 verses on a song, rappers don't even do 3 verses. Songs be like 2 minutes now. He just wanted to make sure he left it all on the table, and he literally did. It's crazy.
Before we get you out of here, this podcast is called The Post Up. So what does Hit Boy do when he's posting up, whether it be in the studio or just chilling? What's post up to you?
Man, these days I got a 2-year-old son, so I'm posting up with him. I'm at the crib, you know. I go.
Daddy, dude, he's probably out of diapers now, right?
So he got his little pull-ups, but he going to the bathroom.
Really doing daddy duty though. You changing them, feeding them.
I go pick him up every morning. You know what I'm saying? And we vibe out. I actually take him to the studio. Like, I'm in the midst of working on Game. I'm working on Nas, and they popping in. They playing with him. He's sitting on their lap while they writing raps. Like, it's just, you know, just for him to see that though, I know it's gonna spark something in him.
Right.
Yeah.
I got my 3-year-old running around in here. She my girl to take him out. But nothing like being a father, man. But we want to thank you, man. Continued success in everything you do. And I'm a big fan, man. Good luck.
Man, love.
Man, give it up for Hit Boy. Cheers,
Take this with me.
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers. Yep. From the revived series of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Olly, a.k.a. Carlton, welcome to the stage. Welcome. Give it up one time. Welcome up. Welcome. So growing up, obviously, Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is something that we all grew up on. You were a big fan of that. What was it like when you got that call that you had an opportunity to be a part of something so legendary?
Euphoric, obviously. I remember I called my mom, because like I never tell my mom about my auditions, but this one I was like, I have to tell her. And she's Nigerian, she's an African mom. And I remember I FaceTimed her, I was like, Mom, I got it. And then we just cried for like 20 minutes. She was dancing in the kitchen and everything. It was crazy.
Yeah. So obviously what I love about this new series is that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was for a certain time period. They've obviously made this more current onto what life is like for high schoolers, teenagers in particular. How much fun has it been playing the new version of Carlton? Because Carlton was known kind of as a square. In this show, you were outside the box.
Yeah.
You in your bag in that show, literally.
Thank you.
So what was it like to play this type
Not
of
literally. That's funny. I look at these things like an honor, like really, really. Like when I remember when I read that script, my first thought was, I'm so proud of what I get to do.
Right.
And I was like, I'm so excited to have, you know, other kids like see themselves in me in this role. So I just like, it's an honor to carry on a legacy as important as Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
And I asked you this kind of off camera, but are you okay with from here on out being known as Carlton?
I'm very okay with it because, you know, when something touches someone that much and when, like I said, I love doing important work. And for people to only know me as Carlton, it's like, okay, that's how important the work that I'm doing is, you know.
Right.
And but you know, I got some stuff up my sleeve. We'll see what else happens.
It's got to come. A lot of doors, I'm sure, are opening. Has Will Smith been hands-on on set? You get a chance to talk to him, chop it up at all a little bit?
Will is my favorite granddad. He doesn't like it when I call him that because
granddad?
no, I know he hates it when I call him that because you know Jaden's my age.
Right.
But I call him granddad just because it feels, you know what I'm saying? It's like Will Smith.
Yeah.
But no, he's one of the kindest and most gracious people with advice, with thoughts. I remember when we all got the role. You know, when we were all so excited, we're sitting in this room at Universal, just like, what are we doing? And he was just like, look, y'all are about to embark on one of the wildest journeys of your lives. Take it in, lean on each other, and just enjoy every step. And that sounds like advice, it's just kind of like, oh, duh. But you know, as we go in on it, it's like, yeah, we really need each other, and he's fantastic.
Absolutely. Also, we share a commonality. You did some time at UCLA. Talk to us about your time in Westwood and how much you enjoyed that.
Being a Bruin is one of the coolest. I love Westwood so much. Even now, I'm still always finding myself back at UCLA just because I can, just like by the Bruin Bear. And UCLA, I would say, turned me into the artist that I am today. I mean, I was a musical theater major there. While I was there, I was involved in Spring Sing, various just like student groups. And, you know, it taught me about the intersectionality of art and how as artists, you know, we don't have to stick to one medium. You can, you know, you can cross, you can do music, you can do acting, and it's just, it was fantastic.
I got two twin boys that aspire to go to UCLA, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed because if they go there, I'm getting an apartment on campus like Van Wilder, and I'm going to renew my Bruin card, and I'm going to be back in Westwood hanging out with the twins. You touched on, obviously, we know you now from your acting, but you also do some music. Can you talk to us about what you do in that space?
Yes, I write, I produce, I sing. Like I said, I believe that art should kind of know no bounds, you know what I'm saying? And there are some stories that are told best through music, some that are told best through, you know, on camera. So yeah, actually, I haven't announced, this is crazy, I haven't actually announced this yet. I have a new song coming out July 29th.
Okay.
Which is the same day as Beyonce's album, which is a wild choice for me to make. Let the record show. But
what's it called?
It's called Smoke Chasing.
Okay.
And actually, I shot the cover for it in Westwood at 3 a.m.
Oh, wow, okay.
What's
your genre? What type of music?
I'd say kind of pop R&B, a mix between The Weeknd, Labyrinth. I think I'm in this space right now that I'm always exploring new sounds.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone here knows Mike Dean. Everyone knows Mike Dean. Like, he does Kanye stuff, he does Travis Scott stuff, and I love that kind of synth hip hop world. But also, I love pop writing. So, you know, I'm exploring. I'm building.
I love it. We're gonna take a look right now. We got a clip. Roll the clip, crew.
You had me 3 moves ago.
Oh, really? Because I counted 5.
I gotta stop going easy on you, son.
Oh, easy? You want to run that back?
I would, but I gotta handle a few things before tomorrow's campaign events.
Oh, yeah. High stakes day tomorrow. You feeling good?
I am. Particularly excited about you and Will pounding the pavement together. Huh? Getting folks registered to vote.
Look, about that. Did Mom put you up to the whole Kobe, Shaq, Carlton, Will combo?
First of all, those two won rings when they worked together. Secondly, your mom and I, we move as one. You know that.
Fair enough, but look, I just don't see what I stand to gain from the whole forced will arrangement.
Is me not grounding you for 6 months incentive enough?
I'm pretty sure you said that fear isn't an effective motivator in that one NPR interview you did.
All right, you're making me reconsider my stance. What's your pitch?
If Will and I register 30 voters with no drama, I get VIP seats to the Grand Prix of Monaco.
50 voters.
Done.
Should have counted at 40. See you, son.
What does it mean to you? Obviously, there's kind of been few and far between strong black families on television, and to be a part of a historical black family, but put a new twist on it, what does that mean to you?
You know, I always say art reflects culture. And there's something so important about seeing, you know, well-to-do black families on TV. And I think that says something to little black kids. You know, that says that you can be this great, like you can do this. Right. Again, I think the last few months, because people keep asking me like, what is life like? How do you feel? And the only way I can describe it is grateful. You know, it feels like I'm standing on the shoulders of just giants. Right. And it's almost hard to put into words. I feel grateful and eternally thankful.
When do you guys start filming season 2?
September.
Season 2
like,
is
yeah.
September.
Yeah, we go back in September, and I'm really excited because when I'm in show mode, I don't leave my house. Literally, I'm from house to the studio, back home. I don't go
in character the whole time?
No, no.
Arthur's a little wild. I don't know if
I can't do that. But I love the feeling of just like working and being on a show.
Best part about reviving this role of Carlton to you?
The best part is, okay, this is not going to be conventional. The free clothes that I get, because I love clothes. Here's the thing about me. I'm a fashion type of dude.
Okay.
And I've
clean
just
up here. I can see you.
Yeah, no,
here.
listen.
Yeah, fresh off the rack.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't do fresh off the rack. I'm a little too tall for fresh off the rack.
Dang.
But you're a fresh off the rack dude, so you can wear anything.
Apparently, I'm sample size. In
serious.
Europe?
Yeah.
I'm sample size. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
That's why you used to tell Chris Paul used to come fly all the time. Like, you ain't got this. Like, bro, you're a sample size. Like, you wear the same size as my kids. They always got your clothes. You know what I mean? Your sample size is good money.
But no, so like that's probably my favorite part. But also the legacy that I'm stepping into.
Right.
You know,
Have you had a chance to talk to Alfonso?
Alfonso, we've been so busy, like between, because he's working on a million things, and then since the minute the show wrapped, we entered the world's longest press tour, and then I've been doing other projects. So no, we haven't really gotten the chance. Although a few weeks back, we were at UCLA literally hours apart. And so we just missed each other, but I hope we can. Huh?
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, it's gonna happen. I hope we can get to link soon.
Definitely. Let me get a drink real quick. Wet my whistle a little bit. Yeah, have yourself a drink. Ooh. Obviously, with the role you've played, you've opened up eyes and doors. Or other projects, you don't have to. Maybe if you haven't announced, you don't have to tell us. But are there are opportunities come? A lot more opportunities starting to come your way.
Yes. I can't talk about kind of any of them,
but
for the most part.
They're here though.
Yeah, no, they're here, and that's what I'm saying. You know, for as long as I can remember, the only dream I've ever had was to make a living off of my art, right? And it's such an insane realization to know that, oh, I'm here now. You know what I mean? The show came out, and all of a sudden it was like my agent's like, hey, so can you read for this? Can you take for? And it's a very special feeling. So I've been busy over the last few months. I haven't done a lot of sleeping, but I'm okay with it.
Crossing over genres, different types of characters?
Yes. Oh, yes, different type of characters. Because that's another thing. It's like I can't have, as much as I play a hater really well.
That's not you.
I'm just not. It's really, it's a stretch for me, I gotta say. So yeah, different types of characters, different genres, different, different stories to be told.
Love it.
Yo, see. Hey man, I heard what happened at practice, you all right? The team thinks I broke Connor's wrist on purpose, and I guess throwing my stuff in the shower was retaliation. He's gonna turn the whole school against me. You can keep it a stack with me. Did you do it on purpose? Look, he deserved that shit. I'm proud of you, bro. Look, I'm just tired of his bullshit, you know? But now it's like everyone hates me. The looks, the comments, it's like
me when I first got out here.
Look, man, I'm sorry for the bullshit I put you through. Being treated like this sucks.
It's okay, man. I'll sweat it, all right? But there's a way that you can get past this. I had to come out to Bel-Air and build a whole new social kingdom from scratch.
Oh, well, kingdom feels a little like an over-exaggeration.
Okay, but you know what I'm saying. You don't need Connor or any of them. All right, you're Carlton motherfucking Banks, baby. All right? And I think I know a way for you to turn this around.
Also, wait, I can swear? Dang, I've been changing sentences so I don't swear. I didn't know I could swear on this. Great.
You can.
I can't?
You can.
Oh, I can. Great.
Definitely. I mean, they wouldn't have hired me if you couldn't cuss, because I don't.
Because you know when you get into interview, but I'm always just like, I don't know what I can and can't say. So
Oh, my hardest job on the ESPN is not cussing. Like, it's, I can't say that in my mind right before I'm about to say it. But anyway, man, before we get you out of here, the show's called Post Up. What do you do when you're posting up, whether that be work or just in your free time? What is a post up to you?
Again, I always say that I was just having a conversation in the green room. I'm such an in my house type of nigga that like, I can swear now. Honestly, a great day for me. Wake up 6 or 7, go to the gym, come back, be in the studio just all day. Again, I love creating. I think I'm my best self when I'm creating new art. So just kind of working out, eating good, and creating. That's my idea of a good post-up.
I love it. Well, Olly, appreciate your time, man. Best of luck season 2 and everything you got going on. Give us a round of applause for our guest today.
I can take this, right?
Absolutely, it's yours.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no doubt. Again, man, thank you everyone for coming out. It was our first time, so we might have hit a few snags, but we appreciate you guys bearing with us. Before we get out of here, we want to thank our sponsors again, Duce, MGM Rewards, Mountain Dew, Mitchell & Ness, NBA 2K23, Noble, and The Cut. We will see you guys next Post Up. Thank you.